After days of waiting, these are the first people to be bussed out of eastern Aleppo since early Friday morning. Cold and tired, carrying what little they have left, they greeted each other as they arrived at Al-Rashidin, a town in the Aleppo countryside that is still in rebel hands. From there, some evacuees will go to a Turkish government-funded refugee camp, while others will travel onwards to the rebel-held Idlib province.
The idea of getting on this bus is really brings a lot of fears to the people here because they heard about on Saturday about executions, field executions. They heard about that Iranians forced some men to get out of the buses.
On Sunday, there were concerns that the evacuation deal negotiated by Russia and Turkey and supported by Iran, the Syrian government, and rebel groups could collapse after these buses were set on fire. They were empty and headed to the pro-government villages of Kafraya and Fuar, which are surrounded by rebels. The deal ties together several evacuation plans, and not all the warring parties are on board.
Some of
the fools and ignorant people whom we suspect are affiliated with the regime or to ISIL were trying to create chaos to stop the truce. So they burnt the buses, but with God's will our fighters have been made aware of the situation, and now people can be evacuated from Kafraya and Fua.
Although evacuations in eastern Aleppo have restarted, many thousands remain. And any further setbacks means more misery for those trapped in the former rebel-controlled area. The conditions there are dire. There's little food, fuel, or water, and freezing temperatures have many on edge.
We are under siege. Nothing entered Aleppo city. Nothing since 3 months and a half. No food, no medical supplies, nothing. We're just surviving now. We're just staying alive.
The United Nations Security Council is voting on a resolution for sending international monitors to the city. Right now, Russians are manning the checkpoints through government territory, and the operation is being run in coordination with the International Red Cross. The chaos surrounding the evacuations reflects the complexities of Syria's civil wars. There are so many competing foreign interests and armed groups on the ground that it's often difficult to see tangible results on the ground, even when most sides agree. Still, after days of delays, evacuations in eastern Aleppo have resumed. But for those who remain, they fear that it could be stopped at any time. Imtiaz Taib, Al Jazeera, Gaziantep, on the Turkish-Syrian border.